Hello, this is Riav number 2 coming to you from the sidewalks room. Just a quick look around at what Mrs. Hawkins has up on the walls and some of the skills that the kids are working on vocabulary wise. With me today is Mrs. Hawkins.
Hello.
First, can you tell us a little bit about your teaching experience? It was my hope that in doing this interview that we learn more about some of the new people in our building.
Sure. I have taught for 6 years, started with Title I, taught there for 3 years, and I went to second grade and a third grade classroom after that. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 4 years, and now I'm back. I'm returning to teaching. I'm happy to be here.
Great. Welcome to Shawswick.
Thank you.
In your sidewalks lessons, you only have 30 minutes. So how do you start your lessons out?
Yes. The kids come in, they don't need any materials. I have everything organized and ready to go, so all I have to do is pass them out, very time efficient. We start with reviewing vocabulary words. As you saw on the walls, I have vocabulary for every class, and they change every week. They're supposed to coincide with the story from the reading series in your classrooms. We work on vocabulary, and then we do a section of word work, which is how to attack a word when you're trying to sound a word out. So we look at consonant, vowel, consonant, all kinds of spelling patterns and how best to sound out a word if they ever get stuck in their reading. Provide them with different skills like that. Then we talk about a concept such as main idea, compare and contrast, something that can help us in our comprehension as we read. And we read a story every day and talk about that story and answer comprehension questions. And that basically wraps up our 30 minutes.
That's a lot in an action-packed 30 minutes.
It really is, yes.
Now, a lot of the kids come in, and of course your goal is to assess progress and then use the data to drive how you're going to continue to work. So how do you keep track of, or how do you assess and track student progress?
Okay. We also have a worksheet that we do daily that talks about the skills we went over. I go over those daily, and we review them in class. I also, at the end of the week, every Friday, we do fluency reading, where they have a reread that we read earlier in the week. We go in the hallway, we time it for a minute, I see what their fluency is, I check it off, and at the end of our unit, which is about 5 to 6 weeks, we have an end of the unit test, and we test phonics, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension. So I'm able to keep track their growth, track their progress, and report back to the teachers.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Hawkins.
You are
Appreciate
very welcome.
the time.
No problem, anytime.